My 1975 Lincoln Continental has a weird oil leak. The Lincoln has an oil leak. As you can see, I'm right there under the fuel pump. That oil there, drip. And if we look, it's on the filter and it goes all the way back. It is very oily and it's like it's kind of getting circulated around. You can see some right there on that bracket and just kind of over by this radiator hose. And from what I can tell, I think the gasket's fine. And I had a leak here before, and I assumed it was the oil pan gasket. I don't think that's the case right now, and our front main seal is good. I have a feeling we have a bad fuel pump. And how these work, you have a diaphragm to pump fuel, but you also have an oil seal, and you have a weep hole on the fuel pump. So if the diaphragm fails, the excess fuel will go out the weep hole. So that weep hole is on the other side of the diaphragm of the fuel pump. Basically between the oil seal and the diaphragm. And I think what's happening is the oil seal in the fuel pump has failed, and the oil is, because the timing chain is just slinging oil everywhere. Oil's getting in there and it's coming out the weep hole. It's getting past that oil seal and coming out the weep hole. That's my thought. And I don't know if I don't even know where the weep hole is on this thing. It must be on the other side. Let me try to get y'all in there. All right, now that we got it out, see that? I'm pretty sure it's coming out of that hole. Let's look a little closer. Let's take a look. I mean, I can't tell. I was wondering if I could see if it was oily in there, but can't tell. I picked up a new fuel pump. We're going to throw a new one on it. Turned the camera off too soon. I didn't think to do this. Look. Oh, come on. Failed. There should not be oil there. That's our issue. All right, let me get the other one. And of course, before we go install it, we want to just make sure they look the same, before we get up under the car. And they do. This is a Carter, if I remember correctly. It was just the cheapest I could get. It was on Rock Auto. This is a Precision from O'Reilly's. I think Precision's probably one of the better brands you can get out of these things. So that's what we got. You can tell they're not the same manufacturer, because it's not like they're made in the same warehouse or something. The nipples are shorter on this one and that return hose one is slightly larger around. So some differences there. Otherwise, they look the same. I put my mouth on that and blew lightly just to make sure it wasn't blowing out somewhere, and it wasn't. So I think this one, will seal. If we turn on our light and look down there, I don't know if you can see that oil seal. Let's see. Yeah, see it? I think that's a rubber piece. If you look in there, I think that's where it's sealing. Maybe wrong on that. If we looked at this one, yeah, I just can't tell. Well, not much room to get the camera in there and try to install a fuel pump, but new fuel pump is installed. So as you just saw, the Carter fuel pump that I had put on the Lincoln was leaking oil, and so I bought a precision fuel pump from O'Reilly's, and I installed it, and I started it up, ran fine, didn't go drive it or anything, just started it up, make sure it ran, and then 2 weeks later I came out, started again, and it was failed. Now I don't know if when I previously started it up, if it was just running off of fuel in the carb and this thing was bad out of the box, or if it sat there for 2 weeks and failed. But it would not pump, and I ended up I needed to work on the Suburban here in the shop, so I just pushed, well, no, I didn't push Lincoln in. I filled the float bowls up with the carburetor and backed it up, and there's a little bit of a hill outside the shop, and just kind of backed it up on that hill. Well, when I did that, it put the tank kind of higher up than the fuel pump, and I came out a few minutes later and saw something dripping. Well, I just looked out at the Lincoln and saw something dripping and went over there, and it was dripping out of the weep holes. So what had happened is when I backed it up on that hill, it put the, gravity took over. The gas tank was higher than the fuel pump, and it started pushing, gravity feeding fuel to the fuel pump, and that diaphragm was failed. So it wouldn't pump, and because it has a hole in it, basically. This pump is junk. It's frustrating. So this is a parts rant video, I guess, and that's not what it intended to be. But I've seen lots of posts about this, that mechanical fuel pump, quality mechanical fuel pumps are hard to find. And it sucks, because all of us with these old vehicles, and unfortunately ethanol does not help this at all. It's hard on these things, I know, but unfortunately in my area I can't buy non-ethanol gas. They don't sell it, so I'm forced to buy the ethanol gas, and but that's not the problem here. This is just a junk fuel pump. So we had a Carter that failed. The failure on it, I would say, was not as bad as this failure. This is the Precision, and this thing does have a lifetime warranty, so I'm going to take it and go get another one, go warranty it, and maybe the next one will be good. But that's Carter and Precision that for me have both had failures. I had read that Carter was supposed to be better than Precision at somewhere, but since that Carter had failed and what I could get local was Precision, I just went with Precision. I don't know if y'all have found a good fuel pump for a big block Ford that works well, is not prone to failure. Let me know in the comments down below. If this was a small block Chevy, I could probably find a quality fuel pump maybe. I would assume that somebody's making a decent one out there. But if y'all have got one, let me know. Know of one. I did see on Rock Auto, the only other option I have is GMB, which I've used some GMB parts before. I think I've used a water pump for something, or an oil pump. May have done a water pump on my Chevy Love, I feel like it had a GMB water pump, and I didn't have any issues with that. And I think I put, it may have been a GMB oil pump on my son's Xterra. No, I think we did a milling on that. I don't know. I feel like I've used some GMB parts before and I haven't had issues. You know, we put a GMB mechanical fan clutch on here. It seems to be doing okay. So that would be my next route. Maybe try the GMB if we keep having issues with this precision. But we're gonna just go warranty it for now, put it on here, and hopefully we'll get a good one and we won't have any issues. But I'm not gonna keep replacing fuel pumps, you know, if these things are not gonna last, you know, a year. So we'll see. But again, let me know if you know of any good fuel pump manufacturers. If I need to change up some of how the fuel lines are run, I need a return. But if I need to change, you know, the feed to the carburetor, you know, because it's different, I don't mind doing that, if it gets me a good quality fuel pump. So I just need, you know, it to bolt up and actuate on a big block Ford, and I can figure out, you know, lines and hoses. Well, O'Reilly's had to order the fuel pump. It came in from Oklahoma. Took it a few days. And so I'm going to go put this thing on real quick. Box had a lot of dust on it, so I think it's been sitting on the shelf for a while. I don't know if that's good or bad, but hopefully it's a good one. I don't want to be doing this again. So y'all wish me luck. All right, way up in there. It's installed. It's not too bad to get it up in there. Pretty easy to get to, and my advice is just bump the engine over to where that little concentric thing that the little arm on the fuel pump rides is at its, I guess, highest spot. That'll make it easier to bolt up, and that's just by test fitting. You know, if it looks like it's wanting to push it down, just bump the starter, and so just make your life a little easier. Recommend, if you don't have a set of these, get some. These are pretty handy. Like I said, when I had this thing parked on the hill over there, it was siphoning gas out this hose, and so I just threw this thing on there to pinch that off and keep it from doing that. But pretty handy for stuff like that. So I'm gonna go start it up, and let's cross our fingers and hope this is a good fuel pump. Well, it appears to be working for now. So I don't see any oil dripping, I don't see any fuel leaking, and it is pumping fuel. So hopefully it stays working and works for many years to come, and we don't have to do this again. So that's gonna do it for this video. If you know of a good fuel pump, like I said earlier, leave it in the comments down below. Leave any comment down below. I love reading y'all's comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and as always, thanks for watching.